If you want to learn more about the real Belize and listen to local and expat stories of those living in Belize, you're in the right place. This is Belize Talk Radio. Please welcome your host, Belize and international real estate expert, Macarena Rose.
So Miss Marie started in 1981. She worked 3 years at home and she came here in 1984. When she first came here, she came into this little area here where we now keep as a storage. Throughout the years, her demand started to go very fast and she decided that she needed a bigger space as well as bigger equipment. And here we are today.
Now this is equipment. This is heavy duty real equipment.
Yes.
And you know, Sari,
Yes.
I know that you said you're from the same village as Marie Sharps, right? What's it like for you to work here with somebody from your village?
It's pretty nice, and I could say I admire Miss Maria a lot, and to know that I lived at Sarawi, and when I knew that she lived at Sarawi, it was just amazing to know that I live in the same village as her.
That's what
Yes.
she does inspire people. It's nice.
She is. So here we have this rack here, where we have someone who manually puts every bottle on this rack. So it runs here and enters into this machine here, so that it gets sanitized. So each and every bottle has to be sanitized before entering that room.
Ah, okay. Oh, so it goes from there into that room.
Yes.
Yep.
We can take a closer look to the room, which we call the heart of the machine. Why we call this so is because here is where every bottle gets filled. So this has the capacity to do at least 280 bottles per minute.
Wow.
A lot of bottles per minute, right?
And I see, so they would come in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So after it gets sanitized, it continues to run there and on the rack around there and then comes here. And we might not run it to maybe the 280 bottles, probably at 200 bottles per minute, which is still a lot of bottles.
It's a lot.
This is for filling and labeling, or this one is just for
No,
filling?
just for filling.
Okay.
Yes. And we can fill different sauces throughout the day, but only one sauce at a time.
At a time.
Okay.
Yes. Right on this side. All the filters are placed on our bottles. So the little plastic that's on top of the glass bottles are placed on right here. It just snaps it on there. And then it continues to run on the rack. It continues to run on the rack, coming to this side where all the covers are placed on. So we have a amount of covers up there and then it's placed on the bottles. Before exiting this room, it has to be passed through this machine, which we call an X-ray machine. Why we call it so is because that will examine every bottle and it will detect if there is any foreign object inside of the bottle. So if there is any plastic, any piece of glass, any piece of metal, it will detect it and automatically pull it away.
It rejects that bottle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
So here we have, if you notice, this for our reject bottles.
Ah, okay, got it.
Yes. And then it comes to this side, exiting that room, comes to this side, entering into this side where all the seals are placed on the bottles. Here, and then continues to run into this one here where it heat shrinks it. So that heat shrinks the seal to the bottle.
Wow.
So coming to this side is where all the labels are placed on our bottles. And we do not.
And then they get the seal here.
Yes.
And they come.
It runs here, and then the labels are placed on our bottles.
Oh, and the exotic sauce.
Yes.
Oh.
Have you guys tried the exotic sauce before?
Yes.
It's pretty nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
So coming to this side here, we have here, this machine here is where they will type in the expiry date on it. And this other machine that you see there is going to be here, where it sprays on the expiry date on each and every bottle of them. So if we process it today, it will has today date and 3 years from now.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes. And then this is the final here, where the female's going to be checking to see if the labels are on properly, the seal is on properly, and the spray date is on properly, and then they manually box each and every one of them.
Interesting.
Yes.
Lots of love, you can tell.
Right
Lots
to this
of love
side.
put into it all.
This machine here, where this will tape it and this will spray another expired date on the box.
Wow.
And another label goes on the box as well. So the same label that we use on our bottles is the same label that goes on the box.
Okay.
And then when we fill the box with 10 ounces, it carries 12 bottles inside, as well as the 5 ounces carry 12 bottles inside the boxes. Only the small little 2 ounces carry 24 little bottles inside a box.
Smell it. It smells so good in here.
Right to this side. Yeah, so here is it. Smells very nice. As you reach closer, you can smell it more.
Oh my. So I can smell it for sure. What's in these?
Okay, so here we have all these tanks that are filled with pepper mash. It is not our final product, but it's pepper mash.
All of those are pepper mash?
Yes. So let's say we have a hurricane or a natural disaster. We do not need to worry about that because we have here stored that we can continue our process for 12 months.
Wow. That's a lot.
There's a lot of pepper mash.
Wow.
Pre-canning. Now, question: is the pepper mash fermented or it's just?
No, it's not
Preserved.
fermented. It just stays in there, and then the longer it stays there, it does not get spicier. It just enhances the flavor of it.
Oh my Lord, but come on. So literally Marie Sharps, she's been through a lot.
Yes.
And she never gave up, right?
She never
Never
did.
gave up. And then look at this, because, you know, it started with just planting some peppers.
Planted some peppers.
Having a pickup of peppers with no way to sell it or market it. And look at what she's done.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
This, if you can see this little machine here,
Yes?
this is what like a small version to what you saw on that side because it does exactly everything. But we use this to do the small little 2 ounces.
All the little ones.
Yes, so it fills here, 1 bottle at a time, comes here where it covers it, and then it comes here, and then the label is gonna be here, and they label it. So they manually box it. So this is the size of the label for the 2 ounces.
With the heart. Oh, mira qué preciosa. Oh.
Let me take you closer to the kitchen.
Ay, me fascina.
Even these blue tanks that you see here are filled with pepper mash.
All pepper mash.
Yes.
Won't go hungry.
Here. So on this side here, we have our pots. These pots are where we cook our peppers, or we can say steam our peppers.
Wow.
And if you notice on this side here, we have the ladies manually peeling every onion as well as every carrots that we use. So we still do that.
Wow. It's really, it's so appropriate that Marie Sharps has a heart on it.
Yes.
Yep.
Because so much of it is love. Even the hand touching, the love of it. I mean, that's just, there's a lot of attention to detail.
So after they steam our peppers, it goes into a coil in there where it enters boiling hot and then it exits at room temperature.
So what are they doing in here?
This is before the mash.
Now this is cooking, and then they're gonna enter the coil and then they fill the tanks.
Okay.
So this is where they're cooking it.
Yes, this is where we are cooking right now.
That's a big hot
And
dog
Miss
in
Marie
here.
plants 10% of her peppers, and the other percentage that was as carrots and onions that she uses, she purchased them from local farmers around.
Okay. So the onions are also grown locally in Belize.
Yes, everything that she used for her, like her ingredients and everything that she used for her pepper sauce is here from Belize.
Wow,
Why would
that's
you
wonderful.
import? That is. Why would you import anything? We have the best.
Well, one time we weren't growing onions in Belize, for example, at least not commercially, but now you can get it commercially, and she probably has growers specific that she works
Yes.
with for her onions, right?
Yes,
That's not the variety that she wants for her hot sauce, right?
Because she's fussy about quality, which is a great quality.
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
So let me show you guys our receiving here.
Okay.
They come and sell the peppers or the onions and everything else. We receive it here, and then we have to put it on that rack over there where it has to be washed and everything before entering there.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Wow.
So she grew from a little area that she had to this big factory here, which is such amazing.
It is
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. It just shows if you just stick to it, what you can really do.
Yes.
Well, it's been a 43-year labor
is.
of hot sauce.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a labor of
Hard and hard work.
and hard work.
Labor of flavor.
It's a labor of flavor. Where do you come up
I got my literary license.
Flavor.
So I'll show you guys our warehouse now. So when we bottle, we put them in these pallets here like this. This carry at least 240 boxes.
Wow.
Yes, and so 240 boxes, and there is 12 bottles inside the box. Yes.
And that consists a pallet.
Yes, a pallet. So if you notice, our warehouse might not be packed. One of the reasons is because we want our customers to get our fresh product.
Okay.
So we try to make them as demand.
Yeah.
And Miss Marie exports to 32 different countries. US being the largest one, then followed by Japan. Then we have other countries like Mexico, Guatemala, Dubai, Asia, Canada, so many more.
Bye.
We had a sauce that recently won an award in Dubai for best flavor, which is our mango sauce.
Congratulations.
We gotta tell Lucy.
Yeah.
She's our friend from Keller Williams, Dubai.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll tell her
That's
about that. That's
our
amazing.
mango sauce was the one which won the award in
The
Dubai.
mango sauce.
That is what.
I'm gonna have to send her one.
Congratulations.
So if just an example here, this box here is one of them that go into Japan. If you guys notice, the label is in their language.
Cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it's our same pepper sauce, just that the label changed because we're exporting to Japan.
Yeah.
Wow. So we're in
And
the
it says,
research.
"Ito,
Look,
arigato, flavor, yummy, yummy."
you
Ito,
you translated that.
umami.
So that's the
Arigato.
Umami is actually a Japanese term for
that's
really
the
good
fiery hot.
flavor.
And but of course arigato, thank you.
Arigato, thank you.
Arigato.
So after we finish that, then we just pack them into the containers.
Flavor with your shots. I love it.
This side.
These I take these to the States for people. For
Sorry.
gifts, so they can try them. That's so
So
cute.
after we finish from there, we put them in these containers, and Miss Marie exports at least 2 to 3 containers per week.
For a week.
Yes.
That's a lot. Because if you look at the little bottles and the process and all of the.
Yes.
And that's just export. We're not talking about what is consumed
That's true.
locally. Do you
It
guys
is.
have an idea about how much hot sauce is consumed or purchased locally in Belize?
Not quite sure
yeah,
about that.
really
Yes.
not. Yeah.
Yes, not
But that's a lot.
I'm sure it's
Sure, it's a lot.
We
Yes.
see it everywhere.
Yep.
And we look for it everywhere.
Yes,
and we
probably you would find it in every hotel, every restaurant. I would say probably every home you would
Yes.
say you would find
Yep.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Miss Maria also has a lot of fruit trees on her farm, and out of her fruit trees, she decided to do jams out of them.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried the jams?
My favorite
Oh.
is the guava, but I also love the papaya, the mango, the pineapple, the banana.
All of
Banana jam is an interesting jam.
Yes, everyone says that banana jam is something rare that you can barely find, I would
Yep.
say.
Yep. It's kind of one of those unique jams.
So I haven't tried the coconut jam. I just found out there's coconut jam.
Yes,
I didn't even
we also
know.
had coconut jams.
And coconut hot sauce.
No, we don't have the coconut hot sauce. We have the huckleberry hot sauce, just came out
huckleberry
Saturday.
hot sauce.
Which is a mildly sweet one.
And there's going to be
Yes.
huckleberry jam.
Yes, we already have our
Oh, you
huckleberry
have it
jam.
already made?
Yes.
And the coconut. Okay, got it. Not coconut hot sauce. But coconut jam. I'm trying that coconut jam.
I think so.